Hey folks, Mike Martins here with the Mike Martins channel. In today's video, let's recap and revisit a video we did back in 2010 on a previous channel that was terminated in 2012, titled Time to Slow Things Down. Before we jump into slowing down time, let's take a look at Terence McKenna. Terence McKenna, a prominent ethnobotanist and mystic, developed a fascinating theory on the nature of time, particularly its perceived acceleration. His ideas were deeply influenced by his studies of psychedelics, ancient cultures, and esoteric knowledge. One of his most notable contributions in this area is the time wave zero theory, which he articulated in his book The Invisible Landscape, and further elaborated upon in numerous lectures and interviews. McKenna's time wave zero theory posits that time is not a constant, linear progression, but rather a complex fractal wave of increasing novelty. According to McKenna, novelty refers to the emergence of new and unexpected events, ideas, and innovations. He argued that as we move forward in time, the frequency and intensity of these novel occurrences increase, leading to a sense that time is speeding up. McKenna derived his theory from the I Ching, an ancient Chinese divination text, which he interpreted as a kind of mathematical model of time. By analyzing the I Ching's structure, he developed a time wave graph that purported to map the ebb and flow of novelty throughout history. He suggested that the wave revealed a pattern of increasingly compressed cycles of innovation and transformation, culminating in a point of infinite novelty. Central to McKenna's theory is the idea that human history is characterized by a series of accelerating changes. He noted that technological, cultural, and social developments have occurred at an ever-quickening pace, leading to a perception that time itself is accelerating. For instance, the span between major technological breakthroughs has significantly shortened over centuries. From the invention of the wheel to the development of the internet, McKenna's theory suggests that this acceleration will continue until it reaches a singularity, a point he referred to as time wave zero. He speculated that this singularity would represent a moment of profound transformation, where human consciousness and reality itself would undergo a fundamental shift. McKenna initially speculated that this event might occur around December 21st, 2012, coinciding with the end of the Mayan calendar. While this date passed without the predicted transformation, the core idea of accelerating novelty remains a provocative aspect of his legacy. In essence, Terence McKenna's theory on time speeding up challenges conventional perceptions of linear time, proposing instead a dynamic, fractal pattern of increasing complexity and novelty. His work continues to inspire and intrigue those interested in the nature of time, consciousness, and human evolution. The perception of time can be influenced by various psychological and physical factors. While we cannot actually slow down time itself, we can alter our perception of it. Here are 5 theories or methods that people use to perceive time as moving more slowly. First up, mindfulness and meditation. The theory here suggests that mindfulness and meditation practices can alter our perception of time by helping us focus on the present moment. By paying close attention to the here and now, rather than ruminating on the past or worrying about the future, we can experience each moment more fully. This heightened awareness can make time feel as though it is passing more slowly. Studies have shown that mindfulness can increase our sense of time availability and reduce the feeling of time pressure. Next, we have engaging in new experiences. The theory posits that novel experiences can slow down our perception of time by making each moment more memorable. When we encounter new and unfamiliar activities, our brains must process more information, which can make time feel elongated. This is why childhood summers or vacations often feel longer in retrospect. Our days were filled with new experiences and learning. Engaging in new hobbies, traveling, or meeting new people can create a similar effect in adulthood. Moving on to flow state. Entering a flow state, where one is fully immersed and engaged in an activity, can alter the perception of time. In a flow state, individuals often lose track of time because they are completely absorbed in what they are doing. While this can sometimes make time feel like it is flying by, the intense focus and enjoyment can also create a rich, detailed memory of the experience, making it feel longer in hindsight. Achieving flow often involves a balance between the challenge of the task and one's skill level. Next, reducing stress and anxiety. Lowering stress and anxiety levels can slow down the perceived passage of time. High stress and anxiety can make time feel like it is racing because the mind is preoccupied with worries and fears. By managing stress through techniques like deep breathing, exercise, or cognitive behavioral strategies, individuals can create a calmer mental state. This allows them to savor moments and experience time more slowly. Lastly, limiting multitasking. Focusing on one task at a time rather than multitasking can make time feel less rushed. Multitasking can fragment our attention and make it seem like time is slipping away quickly because we are constantly switching focus. By concentrating on a single task, we can fully engage with it and feel a greater sense of control over our time. This singular focus can lead to a more relaxed and extended perception of time. Incorporating these strategies into daily life can help shift our perception of time, making it feel slower and more expansive. So, let me know what you guys think about time. How do you slow your clock down, or have you not noticed that time has not slipped away on you? I look forward to reading your comments. Mike Martins here. I have spoken.